welcome from Jamaica, Sonia. And I heard Amoy as well. Go ahead, Amoy. Where are you streaming from?
Florida. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Where in Florida are you based?
Coral Springs.
Okay, cool. I lived in Plantation for about 12 years.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to link up with you and Bridget soon.
Absolutely, Amoy. We'll make it
Yes.
happen. All right,
Yes,
for real.
sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, great. Anyone else wants to give us your name or where you're streaming from before we begin? All right. So, Nikele. Did I say Nikele right? Nikele de Kotu. I hope I got the Kotu part. Nikele. That name is quite unique. Nikel. All right, so I killed it. Nikel. All right, Nikel. All right, where are you streaming from, Nikel? If you go on mute and tell us, that's a very unique name. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, so are you originally from Trinidad and Tobago?
Thank you.
You said yes?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Okay, that name looked very West African, somewhat French, you know, from like it was from
Yeah.
Is it French? Your last name is French?
Yeah, it looks French.
Okay, but I thought it was from West Africa. That's what I was trying to say, Nikele, but Nikel. All right.
Mikel de Coutu.
Nikel de Coutu. Wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Very, very beautiful name. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so welcome to the call. All right, so my name is Dr. Harry Benjamin. Nikel, have you ever traded before? If you don't mind, have you ever traded before? Yes. Did you? Could you say that one more time? Your connection is not so great.
Connection.
Yeah, your connection is cutting in and out. But did you?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay, all right. Somewhat is good. Somewhat is good. Somewhat is good. All right, thank you for that. All right, James Obe. James Obe, right? I hope I'm saying James Obe right. I hope I'm saying your last name right.
You're correct.
All right.
Okay.
How you day?
I do. That is why I put the last one there.
All right. Welcome to your last bus stop for making money.
Amen. Thank you very much, my brother.
You're welcome, man.
Let's say that again.
All right, Bright. I hear you. Is James your friend, Bright? Is James your friend?
No, no.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think I've met James before. I'm not sure.
Okay, just because he said you mentioned Nigeria, and I know you've been eating things up. So I know different people know people from Nigeria. So it's
James, right? You know James. He's in our group, in our Telegram group.
That is Esther talking.
Yeah.
That's Esther talking.
Yeah, I know a voice even in the water.
Thank you.
You know, it's like I have this funny feeling, Esther is going to blow this thing out of the water. All right. All right.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome to the team. You're welcome.
Thank
welcome,
you.
James. Welcome, James. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man. I'm so grateful for the time I lived in Nigeria. I lived in areas. Where in Nigeria are you from, James?
I'm from Kogi State.
Kogi State. I didn't get to visit Kogi. But I went to Minna, Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, Ibadan, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Asaba, with Delta State, Onitsha.
You travel
Yeah,
a
man.
lot.
Yeah, man.
You travel a
Yeah,
lot.
so
No wonder
comb the country. Comb the
No
country.
wonder
So
you're the
welcome, man.
fastest
Welcome.
traveler. Thank you.
All right. So yet to visit some other African countries. I definitely plan to touch down in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, of course, Ghana, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia. I think I'll do those. I'm encouraging everybody here to spread the word about this to individuals across the world. All right. And we're going to have a sincere conversation about money. I think most of us came up with the belief that the best way to really live an adult life and have enough money to pay our bills is to get the best education possible, which a lot of our parents made sacrifices and worked really hard to put us through schools, and some of us went through university and came out and obtained jobs either working with the government or working in the private sector. One of the challenges with working for money is that we use our time to work for money. And when we use our time to work for money, in today's society, money is losing value rapidly, right? Whether it's the US dollar, whether it's the Great British Pound, when you talk about the weaker currencies like the Naira, the ZAR, the Kwacha, the shilling, those lose, and the CD, Jamaican dollar, Trinidadian dollar, those lose value much faster than the US dollar, right? They depreciate at a much faster rate. They're collectively called fiat currencies, which are really backed by nothing. And because they're pretty much currencies that the government of the country print, and the way in which those currencies circulate, it's that the banks create what's called debt. Both the central bank and the local banks create debt. And when they create debt, that's how the money supply grows, okay? Some of us may know that, some of us may not know that. But what it does, it causes something called inflation. So every year, goods and services get more and more expensive, whether it is your food in your country, like right now, the Naira is 850 to 1. So people who are living in Nigeria are facing a challenging time there. If it's in Jamaica, when I remember when the dollar used to be 100, it used to be like 30 something to 1, and now it's 155 to 1. Every country has a similar problem. And if you live in the United States, you'd realize that the price of goods are continuing to rise. And that's because there is no limitation on money supply. So we have to find more effective and efficient ways to generate cash much faster if you want to sustain and maintain a decent quality life. If you're not involved in trading the financial markets, I believe that your life is going to become increasingly challenging, because you cannot earn money as fast as working a job or running a traditional business. You can't earn money as fast as technology allows us to do. Just so you're aware, we're here to talk about how to use our phones and laptops and make money. That's what we're here to talk about. Xtreamfx Global Academy is the company that we're here to discuss and to show you some technology that can help you to accelerate your pace at which you earn money, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you like to earn money at a fast pace. Put a 1 in the chat if you like to earn money at a faster pace than you're earning it right now. You like to have larger sums much quicker than you're earning it right now. Millie Esther has 5 1s in the chat. Bright as well, right? So we're here to talk sincerely. And I'm not here to only inspire you to take action for your own family, but to show you a genuine, sincere way in which we can increase the flows of money for our families, all right? Sincere. This is not a hype conversation, right? We're going to be authentic with this. All right, so I started off my life as a medical doctor, quickly became an entrepreneur distributing automobiles, later on got into network marketing, and in 2020 got wind of this community. I joined as an affiliate. What is an affiliate? Affiliate is somebody who markets the company to people for them to get to know about it. I'm one of the affiliates here. Many of us in the community, most of us pay a little over $100 to join. Some of us pay $399 to join as an affiliate. And when you're in as an affiliate, you could market to people to come and join. Plus, you could take advantage of the education and the other services that our community offers. So I started off, like many of us, congratulations, Bright in Nigeria. He just qualified for the $500 per month rank. So he received his first week in moving with the business, his first week, he earned $200 US as commissions, right? So let's put some hand claps and some hearts and some pies for our friend Bright in Nigeria. That's $200 US, which is more than what he paid to register. Because as an affiliate, you pay $168 to get registered. And in his first week, he made $200, which is more than what he paid to register. So that is huge, right? That is how powerful this platform is, right? He basically does fulfill these requirements of having the relative volumes. If you want to do that, we'll help you to do it. Then I know him and others like, Jabina, Mark, and so forth, climb to the silver level where you earn $1,000 a month, $2,000. I've earned as much as $2,500 in a week in this comp plan. Currently, I earn $2,000, $500 a week, which I'm quickly getting to $1,250 a week in the comp plan. This is the comp plan based on marketing or academy and introducing people. Now, what it is that the academy offers to the public? What is it that customers or clients who are not marketing take advantage of? Well, we have our education on how to trade the financial markets. James, if you could come off mute for me and read the section that's in green, this section that's highlighted in green. Do you mind unmuting and reading that out loud for everybody? James, obey. Can't hear you yet.
James.
Are you there?
Not
Ogbe.
Ogbe.
Yeah, I know. It's Ogbe, all right? Ogbe. I'm supposed to, the G is kind of fun, but Ogbe.
I use glass. It's too tiny for my eye. I can only read the top. Forest education.
All right. Thank you,
So
James.
the two lines below, I can't see it.
All right, that's fine. What about, okay, let's see if that amazing name, okay, I don't see the name again. All right, is the name still here? Nizel, okay. Okay, not seeing Nizel. Maybe she dropped off connection. All right, well, let me read it out for everybody. Learn about the $7.3 trillion foreign currency market, foreign currency exchange through our trading videos, live online sessions with extreme educators, market forecasts, trading strategies and trade ideas for educational purposes and personal development to help you learn. Now, essentially, ladies and gentlemen, this market is $7.3 trillion. What I want to emphasize is that our laptops, our phones, it is directly connected with an internet connection and a free app. The name of the app is called Meta Trader 4. Somebody put the name of the app in the chat, just in case there are guests here who may not know what that app is. Meta Trader 4, okay? That's the name of the app. You'll be able to use it to trade the markets, the financial markets of the world, Nadex binary and so forth. And today we're going to talk about the safety trade technology, which is accelerating the rate at which we can earn money and making it simple and easy to trade the foreign exchange markets. You'll also be able to tap into our core academy to get personal development training. And here are the cost of our education package: $89 a month, $99 a month, or $159 a month, depending on how much education you want to tap into. And then there's $199 a month for the US 30 Academy. So these prices are for those who want to learn the details of how trading works, right? So if month by month, you pay this small amount and you learn. Now, the safety trade technology, it costs $599. It's really $524 for the technology, but we bundled it together with the signals. So you'll be able to receive signals for $75 per month. And the first month is already included in the price you pay, okay? You get that discount on the signals, right? $75 a month, and you pay $524. Now, this is cheaper than what it's available for from the developer of this. There's the developer who developed the technology sells it for $575. We're selling it for $524 because of the size of our community. We're able to negotiate better terms. And instead of paying $200 a month, you pay $75 a month to us, all right? All right, so with that out of the way, let's talk about a bit about the trading. All right, and if you're not speaking, please keep your line muted. Hey, Peter, welcome, Peter Ogalo. All right, nice to have you on. But if you just keep your line muted, that would be awesome. All right, so here's the technology on my screen, right? Now, for those of us who have never seen trading before, this might might cause you to feel like you want to get a little headache, but don't feel, I got a headache the first time I saw it. Maybe you won't. But the first time I saw these charts and these graphs and these things going up and down, that was a little over about 3 years ago, I got a headache. And I thought I'd never be able to do this. Now, here's the old way of trading. Let me just bring up this website. This is the older way of trading, where you use something called TradingView. All right, and you have to come in here and mark up these charts and wait for what's called a breakout, a retest, and a trade. And when you do that, you could potentially make money. Okay, it's not an easy thing to learn how to put these lines in and understand how to read TradingView. It takes a lot of people a while because it looks very intimidating. All these numbers blinking to the right, all these buttons over here to the left, more buttons to the top. It just took me a while to really be ready to just absorb this website. Thankfully, if you do not, you will not have to touch this website. You will not have to go to TradingView. Why? Because we now have the safety trade technology. You know, the safety trade technology is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache when it comes to trading. I promise you that. If you simply learn the 4 simple things you need to identify, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you something, you'll make money using this technology, all right? So I want to identify somebody who has traded and somebody who has never traded, okay? And then we'll all talk, the 3 of us will talk about this technology together. And I want to emphasize that anybody could use it, even somebody who has never traded before, okay? And plus, those who have traded before, you could use it as well. Generally speaking, those people who have never traded before have a much better experience with it versus those who have traded before. Because those who have traded before, they're used to support, resistance, trend lines, Fibonacci, and all of these other things, you know, and volume and all these other things that we learn. And those things are not needed with this technology. All of that is redundant. So Grace, how are you? Grace, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Doc.
Hey, how you doing?
You surprised me.
Catch you on that. Your line is unmuted, Grace. Your line is not muted. How you doing over there? Okay, have you ever traded before, Grace?
I have traded before, but right now I feel as though I have never traded. So that's why I'm just here to refresh myself before I can even say a word.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Do you mind being my co-pilot and just us talking about how to identify a trade with the system?
Are you sure we won't crash?
Yeah, I'm sure we won't crash, I promise. All right, thank you, Grace. All right, good. All right, so okay, so Grace and I needed one more person. I see we have here Peter Ogalo. Peter Ogalo, have you ever traded before? Hey, Coach Andrea, what's up? I haven't seen you in a bit. All right.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I'm doing amazing, Coach Andrea. Nice to see you. Coach Andrea is a master trader, guys. She lives in Jamaica, all right? And she leads a pretty big team of traders. Exciting stuff. All right, so James, you have traded. You said, Peter, you have traded. Peter, have you traded before?
Oh, yes, certainly I have.
Nice. Are you
Hi,
Kenyan?
bro, Peter.
Are you from
Hello.
Kenya, Peter?
I can't believe you're here.
Oh, yes, I am.
All
So
right,
happy.
Kenya. All right,
From
my Nairobi
Uganda.
brother.
From Uganda.
All right. The only Swahili I know is Hakuna Matata, and I know I'm supposed to say Santi or something like that, right? But that's about it. But welcome to the call, Peter. All right. So Peter and Grace, both of you will be my co-pilots. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Great. All right. So Grace, you're not trading in a while. You've kind of forgotten about what trading is like, and I'm going to show you the simplicity of identifying trades using this system. Okay. It's a very simple system to use. And for those who've never traded before, you would buy the system, okay, and you'd go through our education. If you've never traded before, I'm going to highly recommend that you get the education from Xtream, okay? So you'll have access to the video library. You pay $99 a month, or well, $99 a month. You could join as an affiliate where you pay $168 first month and then pay $99 a month after. It's important to have a foundation, okay, to understand lot size, to understand pips, leverage, to understand, you know, market hours. Those basic things are important, okay, to be able to use this. And once you have that basic understanding of, how to count pips, and what a lot size is, so that you will be able to make sense of this. Then you can move on. All right. Now, the simplicity of this, James and Grace, is that we're looking for 4 things. And everybody who's listening, please, just 4 simple things. If you identify these 4 simple things, you can make money with this technology. All right. And let me just bring up my scanner, and let me probably start with the scanner. All right. I'm going to start with the scanner. All right. Now, what's the scanner? The scanner sends you and I messages on what we can trade. Okay. It sends us messages, multiple messages per day on what we could trade. On the screen, you're seeing the scanner saying this red arrow going down. It's saying that there's a sell opportunity on Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Also, it's telling that there's a buy opportunity on Bitcoin, US dollar. There's a buy opportunity on Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. And there's a sell opportunity on Euro CAD and Euro GBP. You see a bunch of them, right? A bunch of them. And then the first column is what's called a 1 minute time frame. When you're not used to trading the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes, etc., may sound strange, but after a while you get used to it. All right, so how you should use this technology is that on the left side it should have your 5 minutes, and on the right side it should have your 1 minute when you're looking at a particular asset. All right, so let's look at this first one, AUD/CAD. Okay, let's see what's going on. A 1 minute sell, and let's just come here. Over here to the left, where we see all these numbers and stuff. When you practice with this app, you download it on your laptop, and then you'll be right-clicking in this box. You see the word symbols. The word symbols gives you access to the world's financial markets. So for those who are new to trading, just please know that your laptop, your phone is connected to $7 trillion of money, and it's available right here through a licensed broker. You're gonna need a broker like I have. Down here, see where I have Hugo's Way. All right, well, okay. Down here to the left, you'll see Hugo's Way Live, right? So this is connected to a live account. This gives me access to the world's financial markets, and it gives you as well. So FX majors, Australian dollar, US dollar, Euro, US dollar, etc., US dollar, Japanese yen. You'll also have access to what are called indices, which are stocks bundled together from various countries like the US, UK, Japan, etc., Germany. Also energy like oil. You could trade oil right here in your laptop. You could also trade metals like gold, gold, silver, platinum. You could see the words there, right? Gold, silver, platinum, etc. And then you could also trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, US dollar, Ethereum, US dollar, and even stocks like Facebook, Yahoo, Tesla, etc. Right? So right here from your laptop, you have access to the financial markets. All right? Just be clear about that. So we saw where the scanner sent us a message to say there's a trade. There's a trade on AUD CAD, right? It's probably gone by now, but AUD CAD, right? AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD. So let's just throw it on here. All right, so on the left hand is the 5 minute, on the right hand is the 1 minute. Okay, this is a proper way to use the system, all right? But look, I know some of you already have it, so I want to show you the correct way to use the system. So when you're looking at the asset, you should have the 5 minute on the left. If you're trading 1 minute trades, if you're going to trade 1 minute trades, you should have a 5 minute chart on the left and the 1 minute chart on the right, the same asset. So we're looking at AUD CAD. And right now you could see before this message came in about 6 minutes ago. Each of these candles is a minute, right? So let's see how we could have identified a trade earlier on what's called AUD CAD, right? AUD CAD, okay? On the right side, Grace and Peter, on the right side. The first thing that we need to notice is this red line going through the screen that's up and down. It's kind of wavy. It meanders through the screen. Can you see that red line that I'm using my mouse to go along with? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it, Grace?
Yeah. Yes, I can see.
All right, great, wonderful. So they call that the moving average, all right? That's just the name that's given to it. And then I wanted to look at these red and green things that go, the green generally goes in an upward direction, the green goes in an upward direction, and the red goes in a downward direction. If you notice this red, then this red, and it going down, but when it's green, you could see green going upward, all right? So red goes down, green goes up. So those are called candlesticks. I'm sure you probably remember that, Grace. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. So the first thing we want to notice is that these candlesticks were above the red line. Do you agree with me that they were above the red line?
Yeah.
And then the red arrow popped up on the screen. So if we came to here, right? We came to here before the red arrow came on the screen. We could see that the candles were mostly above the line, and then the red arrow popped up on the screen. Can you see the red arrow on the screen?
Yeah.
Can you see that now? Right,
Yes.
right, right, Grace? Okay, wonderful. So there are two things that we're looking for here so far. We're going to look for 4, but there are 2 of them that are on the screen. 1, the candles were above. So Peter, I'm sure this is basics for you, but the candles were above. 2, the red down arrow popped up. Those are the 2 things we're looking for so far. The third is that we need to have these 5 rows down here, all the same color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these need to be red. All of these need to be red. Okay? James or Grace, are
Yes,
all of these 5 red at the end of the screen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they all red?
No.
No. Okay, great. So let's move forward a bit. Let's move forward a bit. Are they all red now?
Yeah.
Right. So what we're now going to wait on, this is the third thing that we have identified, Grace. So if you could simply notice that the candles were red, the candles were above the line, sorry, the candles are above the line, this line, this wavy line, called the moving average, the wavy line, the candles were above, the red arrow popped up. Once that popped up on the screen, okay, the next thing is that these 5 indicators are all red. Then we're going to wait for the 4th one to turn green. Now, Peter, can you hear me? Peter, are you there, Peter?
Yes, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Wonderful, wonderful. So right here, we could see that there the market is selling, right? We could see that the market is selling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going. Now, right here, where these 2 green candles popped up, what would you do here, Peter?
It's not that very clear, to be honest, because I'm using a phone. I can't really see very clearly, to be honest.
All right, turn your phone sideways and you'll see that a little bit bigger. And you could just use your 2 fingers and expand it at the right corner. So you could see right here a little bit bigger.
It's not all that clear, fortunately.
Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, so Grace,
Yeah.
all right, can you see that these 2 green candles are
It's not
pushing up?
clear.
Yeah.
Can you see that? All right, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what would traders generally want to do when we see these 3 candles pushing up like this? Would you want to go for a buy or would you want to go for a sell?
For a buy.
A buy. So
Yeah.
generally what happens is that when we see this happening so quickly, we believe that there's a reversal of the market. But what has been happening is that there are 2 main banks, one called BlackRock and another one called Vanguard, that literally use AI, artificial intelligence, to drive the market up, right, by pushing money into the market and cause traders to believe the market is going into a buy direction, but it's not. And 99% of retail traders end up losing money because of these moves that we see on the chart. It's happened to me many times, right?
Yeah.
Now, the 4th thing that we're going to wait for, we're going to wait for the 4th thing, Peter, and also Grace, the 4th thing. So far, we have 3 things. 1, the candles were above this red line. 2, we saw the red arrow. 3, everything here is now red. Okay? Are we in agreement, Grace?
Yes, we are.
Wait, so we're waiting for the 4th level from the bottom. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting for the 4th one from the bottom to turn green. When the 4th one from the bottom turns green, that's our indication we now have permission to do a sell. Is the 4th one now green? Can we see that it's green?
Yeah.
But look at this, the market has been going up. So we would have been in a 1, if you took a sell here, a buy rather, you took a buy here with the market going up green, you saw it turn red, came back down, may have hit your stop loss, depending on your stop loss in that case. So you'd have lost that trade if you took a buy, okay? This system is saying, don't put in a buy, put in a sell. And you're gonna be shown how to put in an order. To put in an order is pretty straightforward. In this box, you right click, you click the word trading, you click new order, and we're gonna show you how to do that, right? All right, BB, I'm gonna make you co-host, right? And
No
help me,
problem.
and help me keep those who are to be muted, right? All right. All right. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, in simple terms, Esther and Peter should be unmuted. All right, but James is unmuted as well. If you want to stay unmuted, James, you can. So we have identified those things. To put in a trade, right click in the box, look for the word trading, it's right there. Look for the word new order, and then you're literally putting in an order in the world's biggest financial market right from your laptop. You could be on the beach, you could be at home, anywhere you want to be. You could do this from anywhere in the world. Okay. All right. Now, once you've clicked, we'll do what's called a pending order. We're going to do what's called a sell stop because it's red. We're going to go for a sell, and we won't put that live, but you'll do that. Now, once you put in an order, you're going to see a line pop up. You're going to see a dotted line pop up just below here. And you can move this line up and down, but we're going to advise you to place it about right here, right? About right here. Okay. So the candles are above this line. You could see that it was buying up, but the system says don't do a buy, do a sell. Then when you're a beginner, you should go for 1, 2, 3 pips. Between here to here is about a pip and a half or 2 pips. What is a pip? A point. If you trade $1 per point and you win this trade, you earn $2. If you trade $10 per point, you win this trade, you earn $20. If you trade $100 per point, you win this trade, you earn $200. All right. These are 1-minute trades. So these trades literally happen within a matter of a couple of minutes. So let's see what happened. Let's look and see what happened, right? Are you there, Grace? Let's look and see what happened. Did you win that trade, Grace? As a sell? Grace, are you still with me? Maybe you're unmuted. Could you unmute, Grace? Grace, you're muted.
Yeah.
Right. Did you win that trade?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Would you have lost the buy that you were planning to take?
Sorry?
Would you have lost the buy trade that you were thinking about taking?
Yeah, we would have. Yeah.
Right. Hey, Mark, we're hearing all of your business. All right. All right. So is this amazing or what, Grace? That you would have been given just 4 things to look for and put in an order and know for sure the market is going in the direction that you put it in.
Yeah.
Right. And then guess what? This as each minute that passes, the market sold off some more, see it bought back. So green candle, see went back up. And when it went back up, you wait for it to turn green again. You could have put in another order below the line. You'd have gone a little bit below. We recommend that, guys, for those who have the system already. The first one is the best. This first one is the best. The second one, you have to be a little bit careful, okay, to make sure that the higher time frames and this particular lower time frame sell are in alignment, okay, for those who have a little bit of experience trading. So don't be rushing to do the second time you see this happen. So this is the first one right here. This green blob is the first one. And the second one is here. Well, this is green, right? So let's go forward. Let's keep moving forward, right? You could see other opportunities very similar to that. You saw that was another winning trade, right, Grace? That was another winning trade. And then we had gotten a message earlier on. Here, we had gotten a message. Remember the scanner? Let's go back to the scanner, right? The scanner had sent us a message, AUD card, 1 minute sell stop. See the arrow pushing down? It's come up again a second time, okay? And when that happened, we came to the chart and it was right here. It was right here, right where the candles are above here, okay? But because we've been doing this demo, we would not put in the trade for real, okay? And then we would have put in our order, would have put in our entry there. We would go for 2 pips, okay? Put the 2 pips down there for beginners. And you saw it went up, and then we could see clearly that it pushed back down and it went through our lines, okay? It's pushed back up again. The system is saying that it's going to push back down again for another one. But I wouldn't be going back to back like that, right? Because at some point this market is going to reverse, okay? So you'll be a little careful after you've done about 1 or 2 of them. You could see this has been selling. So I wouldn't be going, I wouldn't be too aggressive and trying to get another sell here. I would not be greedy here. I would have taken that. For those who know about higher lows. You could see there's a low here, and there's a higher low here, and there's a higher low here. So you have to be a little bit cautious when you're going for another sell when you see this reversal pattern starting to show up. All right. So man, I'm just excited, very grateful for the technology. Are you seeing how simple this is, Grace?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you notice there's no talk about trend lines, no talk about Fibonacci, support resistance, you know, volume, none of that. All we're looking at is real time, what's going on the 5 minute. And for those who have the system already, like this, you're gonna sync scroll, right? When you sync scroll, this trade here would be the best one. Why? Because on the 5 minute time frame is close to this trade line. So on the higher time frame, it came back up and almost touched this line, and here it went above. So this should have been a great entry to take a sell. And you could see you got a much bigger drop. All right. If you are taking that sell, you know, and for those who are using the system, guys, understand that, you know, you're going to be able to get some better entries, you know, as you understand how to use this better, and you're going to be able to take some bigger moves. Plus, you know, you're going to get some training on putting in 2 trades, closing one down when it gets into profit, and allowing one to run by changing the stop loss to entry. All right, I said a lot in a mouthful there. So, but for those, that's for those of us who know about trading already. You'll be able to appreciate that. For those who are new to trading, very simple: red, 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 green, red. Okay. Make sure that the price is above. Make sure that there's a red arrow above there, and then you go ahead and put in your order. And that's it. Put in your order for a sell. And then also you could be using the scanner over and over again to identify other trades. Here's AUD USD. Let's go and look at that. So this was AUD CAD, AUD USD. Let's look and see what AUD USD is saying, all right? Okay, good. All right, this is, you could see a bunch of cells that took place here as well. Red, red, green, red, red, right? Right here where it pushed up. Right here where it was pushing up. You could see where it was pushing up right here. A lot of us would have caught trying to do a buy, but the market wasn't buying. See what's happening here again. Look like there was a reversal. That was a fake out. See, you know, sold off, reverse, look like it was pushing up. Here's what they call an engulfing candle, this green one, for those who know what that is, right? You see how it jumped up into the air and give it a feeling that, yes, let me go ahead and do a buy. And right afterwards, the market sold off. You'd have lost your money. But the safety trade system would have prevented you from doing that, because it would have shown you that this is not going to be a buy. It is a fake out. The developer calls it the BS indicator. I want to remain polite in my language, so I'll just use those letters. You could interpret it whether you want to call it business system indicator or some other word. But,
excuse me, Doc.
Yes, Grace.
Yeah. So in a situation where you've got all the confirmation like this for a buy, all the lines, the 4 lines, the 5 lines are all red, with that the 4th is green.
Yes.
Where should the position of the arrow be? How far above where? Should it be that far back, or should it be this far to the right where you're looking at the candle where you indicate?
Thank you for that. All right, so there's a logo that we're trading. It's called a safety trade logo, right? Where the price begins above, so the candles are above, okay? And then the arrow pushes it below this line, right? So it comes below this line. We're waiting for the candles to come back above the line. That's why it turned green here, because the candles are going to be red when it's below this line, and they will be green when it's above the line.
So does it matter? Does it matter the position?
It's not distance. It's not distance, right? It's not distance. It's
because
one.
The arrow is right here.
I understand you. I understand what you're saying, Grace. Just listen to me for a second. First, these candles are above the green line. Can you see that?
Yes, I agree that.
Second, the arrow showed that it's going to go down.
Yeah.
And when it went down, you have to wait for everything down here to be red. See?
Yeah.
Right. So 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, then everything turned red. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right. So it's not distance.
So
it's
it's
when
long distance. Okay.
right, it's when everything lines up.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the fourth one turned green. It almost, you could see it almost turned green here, but it didn't.
Okay.
All right. Intermediate level people, this is an entry point. Okay. All right, just so you know. All right, so you could catch an entry here. Okay. And then you see it sold out. And then
Yeah.
it came back up. You see, but now it came back up enough to turn this green.
Yeah.
Once this happens the first time, it's the perfect trade. Okay. You go ahead, you put your trade in, and you win your trade. You saw that.
Okay.
This happens over and over and over again, all the time. You could see it here. Here it is again. Okay, green. Okay, came back above. You saw it sold off. Here it is again, green. You saw it sold off. But when it happens, you notice that the sell is less in terms of movement. The more often this happens, you see that? Can you see that? This one was like the biggest. This one was a big drop. This one was a big drop, but this one is not as big of a drop. This one is not as big of a drop. So you have to be a little careful when you see the second, third, fourth, fifth time. They're not going to be as big a move. And here's a possible reversal, and there's a green arrow saying up. So it's a possible reversal. I'm not saying it's reversing, but it's a possible reversal. Okay, Grace?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And then let's look at some buys, right? When everything was green, okay? You see the candles were below the red line. Can we see that? Can you see that, Grace? Can you see that, Peter?
Yeah.
All right. And then the green arrow. Can you see the green arrow popping up on the screen, pointing upward?
Yeah.
Is everything down here green? Red, 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 green, green. Is everything down here green?
No.
Okay, so we wait for everything to turn green. Is everything green now?
Yeah.
And what color should the fourth one turn to in order for us to have a buy?
It should be red.
Oh, man, you're brilliant. All right, is it red now?
Yeah.
All right, and when people see this sell-off with this red going on, what do we think is happening? When the market is selling off like this, James, Peter, you guys have traded before. When we see the markets going down like this, what are we tempted to put in? A sell or a buy?
A sell.
Yes, a sell. All right, so here's the system saying, no, don't put in a sell, put in a buy. All right, this is a fake out. And look here, if you go ahead and you put in your entry here, and then you went for 2 pips, right? Or 3 pips, is about a pip and a half, 2 pips here. All right, let's see if the market turned back. Let's see if it turned back and went up. Because if you put in a sell here and it keeps going down, you'll win. But if it reverses on you, it's going to hit your stop loss. What would have happened here, Grace, if you put a sell in here? Would you have lost your money?
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you win the trade by putting in a buy instead based on the safety trade system?
Yeah.
Yes, right. And then it sold off again, right? So you want to trade sold off, give you another entry, but you should do maybe 1, maybe 2, right? The first one is always nice and tidy. The second one, be a little careful, but you could see that both of them won, right? And then, so those are the 1-minute trades. For those who are gonna sit down for half an hour, maybe an hour and trade, you're able to get the trades from the scanner, as we did. The scanner is gonna tell you and send you messages. Here's one USD CAD on a 1-minute buy. So if we went for USD CAD and we look for USD CAD right here, okay? And we looked at the USD CAD on the 1-minute chart, you could see it was, well, this buy took place earlier, right? So this was an earlier trade, right? This was an earlier trade, okay? That was on the system that showed it. But this is what we call a dirty buy. It's this box trading green to red. Once you're in a trade or about to wait for a trade to come back up, because you'd have put in your buy order here, okay? You'd have put in your buy order above this line, waiting for it to come back up. And then you'd have also had your profit line above here. Well, you notice that it didn't come back up until this changed from green to red. Once this happens, you should delete the trade. You should not take the trade because it's not a strong buy. You see that it came back up eventually, but it didn't push all the way up. Okay, you could have lost that trade if you stayed in that trade. So once the green turns to red, you should delete that trade. Don't bother to wait for it to come and activate you in the trade. Just delete it and wait for a different trade. Okay, and that's how we trade safely. So in simple terms, ladies and gentlemen, so for those of us who do not have the time to, let's say, sit down in front of the computer and, you know, look at the screen and take those trades. Let's say you do not have that luxury. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour trades. Let's look at some 4 hour trades, okay? This is NAS 100 4 hour chart on the left. I'm going to click the 1 hour chart on the right, okay? And looking at NAS 100. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look over here to the left, okay, can you see this, Grace?
Yeah.
Peter, James, can you see this green, 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 red, green?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can.
You can.
Yeah.
All right. What type of trade would that be? Would that be a buy or a sell?
Buy.
Buy. Good. Now, on a 4 hour, each of these candles takes 4 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So these candles take sometimes days for this move, right? Because each of these is 4 hours. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 of these, 6 of these candles is a full day. 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a day. So it takes a day for right here to right here. So if you went ahead and you put in an order, James, is that James or James, right?
Yeah, James is here.
James, all right, James. So would you like to have this happen? This trade activated on the 10th of July, 10th of July. So you'd have put in an order here on the 10th of July, all right? You'd have to have enough, you know, to put in a decent size stop loss, all right? You know, in this trade, but this is NAS 100. And you could trade this with that 0.01 lot size or 0.1 or 1 or whatever you can afford. Now, look at how many pips you could have won on this trade if you had the system and took this trade. Now, this is a trade that took about 2 weeks to develop, all right? Well, less than 2 weeks, because right now it's here. All right, so this took about a week and a half, right, from here to here. How many pips would you have won if you exited the trade about right here when it started pulling back at the top? How much would you have won in pips or points?
It could get over 1,000, but it really comes up.
All right, that is 743.57. Now, would you be happy with 743 pips on a single trade that you did on the 10th of July and you just allowed it to grow?
Yeah.
James, if you traded $1 per point, 743 points, how much would you earn?
Yeah, $1 is good for that period.
Yes, $1 per pip. How much would you earn with 743 pips or points?
That's
How much would you have?
700 something euro.
In Naira or dollars?
Sorry, 700 something dollars.
Dollars. Thank you, sir. What if you traded $10 per point? How much would you earn from the
7,000 plus?
What if you traded $100 per point?
That's a lot.
All right. Let's expand the screen, okay, and go back a bit. Green, green, red, green. What is this again here, G? Is this another buy?
Yeah.
Yes.
You mean the sign?
Yeah, the line where it lines up right here, where
Yeah,
my vertical line is.
That is buy.
That's one. Okay. What about this one? Is this another one?
Buy.
Is this another one over here?
Yeah, buy.
Yes. This is, I call the system the abundance system. Because if you put in a trade down here, James, all right, and let's look at where the market is right now. Let's see where the market is. You put a trade down here, okay, and let's look to see where the market is right now. Okay, so we'll put a trading down here. Okay, and that was, what date was that? Okay, and you know, some of us are already putting in these trades right now, because there's one developing right now. At the end of the chart, another 4-hour trade is developing. Okay, another 4-hour trade is developing, and some of us are going to cash in on that one. All right, but this one from here, which happened on, let's check the date on this. The date on here is, am I reading up? May 26th. Okay, May 26th. So that's about 2 months. All right. So how many pips here at the peak? I really want to talk about it being here. All right, where it is right now. How many pips is that? Somebody who can see those small numbers. I want somebody else to confirm who knows pips. How many pips is that in the middle number? Somebody read that out for us. The number in the center.
175, or is it 17?
1765. 1780 actually.
Yeah.
1,780 points or pips.
Yeah.
Now, James, if you earn $1 per pip with 1,780 pips, would you be happy?
Why not?
Of course. How much would somebody earn if they were able to trade $10 per pip on this trade? How much would somebody earn?
70,800.
17,000. Oh man, you've been trading for real. guys,
I've been trading, but it's the money I don't see to make.
no, well, guess what? That time
It's
has
lots
come
of
because
time.
99% of traders who use TradingView lose money. Just remember that. So 99% of people who come and mark up these charts, put support and resistance, trend lines, Fibonacci, lose money. That's a documented fact. The safety trade system is changing the game because instead of doing all of that work and losing the trades, it's giving us the exact pattern that gives us a trade that's going to win 99% of the time. And in fact, it's really 100, but ladies and gentlemen, you have to leave 1% because you know God does what God does. But ladies and gentlemen, as it relates to the system and what's happening in the markets, this trade does not do anything different from what it says. Whether it's going to be the green, 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 red, green, that's a buy. Green, red, 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 green, red, that's a sell. The only thing is how many pips you're going to get from the trade. That's it. That's it. The only thing is how many pips you're going to get, because some trades will give you, some moves will give you 2 or 3 pips. Some will give you much more. And you cannot predict which ones will give you a longer move and which one will give you a shorter move. Generally speaking, the 1 hour, 4 hour daily trades, they're going to give you longer moves, right? So if you were to take this on a daily trade, you could see this is where it was green, 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 red, green. What type of trade is this one right here? James, what type of trade is this one? Is that a buy?
Buy.
All right. And let's see how many pips you would have done if you are taking this as a buy, right where the market is now. How much is that? Somebody could read that out for me. Read out the number in the center, somebody. What's that number in the center? Anybody jump off mute and just read it.
328,123.
Yes, 3,821 pips, literally on a day trade. Each of these candles is a day. So obviously this is about maybe 2.5 months or so, right, for this trade to develop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want 3,821 pips on a trade and you traded $1 per pip, would you be very happy, James?
Why not? Good.
What if you traded $10 and won 3,800 pips? How much money would you have earned?
$10.
$10 per pip, and you won 3,821 pips on this trade.
30,000.
38,000, yes. So guys, I'm telling you, we're going to create so many millionaires. We're going to create so many millionaires. It's not funny. Because here's the truth about this, guys. This trading, some of the wealthiest people in the world, they trade. Okay? The owners of Bank of America, Citibank, HSBC, you name it. Okay? They employ people. In fact, let me just shock some of you and just Google it. Because, you know, when I say it, sometimes you might, think I'm hyping and All right? And let's just type right here, salary trader Bank of America, right? And let's put Forex trader. Let's put Forex trader to be precise, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bank of America trader salaries, the average trader. Somebody read this out for me. Somebody read out, somebody unmute and read that. Can you read that, Grace? Anybody who could read that? The
estimated total pay for a trader of Bank of America is $226,947 per year.
This right, and this represents the median, not the highest. So I want us to understand this trading space. Do not think for a minute that this is something that you should overlook. Don't even blink for a minute, like wonder if I should or shouldn't. Because guys, this is where our freedom in terms of getting our time back lies. And you cannot work and sell products and services and earn way more money than there are people in our community already earning $10,000 in 15 minutes, $20,000 in 15 minutes. It's already happening. Many people are already doing that in our community as we speak right now. All right, so if you're new to this space, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you, come and get the education, come and get your own technology, come and learn how to use this stuff. And I haven't even got, there are several other advanced level trades that you could do with the system. The system is a bar system. The system is a bar system, all right? You know, you drop down back to these lower time frames. So on the left-hand side, they put your 5 minute. On the right-hand side, they put your 1 minute for our scalpers. And then you can come in here, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy yourself and take advantage of all of these nice moves, right? Here was a nice little buy move earlier. And I you know what's going on here. This is Naz, right? And I pull around SPX as well. And you know, I'm graduating to US 30, right? Well, guys, I'm telling you, this thing is amazing, right? Amazing the way this works. And you could literally use this, ladies and gentlemen, and make a lot of money for your family. All right, no hype, not trying to, you know, overplay this. It's what it is. And we want to encourage you to get the education, get your own technology. Also, we do this presentation every day, Monday to Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time, Nigeria time. That's 11 p.m. Kenya, Uganda. And also on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 p.m. Nigeria, UK, and 12 p.m. on the East African coast. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our brothers and sisters and friends all over the world to come to this presentation tomorrow. So that they could learn about this, use it for themselves. Let's bless people so that more of us can get access to cash faster, more efficiently, and, you know, free up our time so that we can invest more time with our loved ones. We could, you know, be able to do the things that are more important than working hard, you know, to provide services in the world. All right, which is important, but it's also nice when we can have a lot of money without having to work hard. All right, any questions before we jump on? Any questions from anybody?
Yes, this is Millie speaking.
Hey, Millie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. If we take this, who are we coached by? Is that by Zoom, or do you coach on your own?
All right, so when you purchase the technology, you're going to have one training session with the developer. So the developer does a group training session on, and let me just warn you ahead of time, everybody, the developer, sometimes he uses choice words. So I'm just preparing you for that, just in case you go on there and hear him use choice words, okay? So I'm just telling you up front. If you want to avoid those choice words, if you're someone who doesn't like to hear those sometimes, because he may say them, I'm not saying he will, but just, you know, sometimes he gets excited and he says some words that some people would prefer not to hear. Okay, so just telling you that. So on Mondays, though, apart from that, in our community Xtream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, our master trader, Mr. Aaron Maddox, is online showing us how to do this. Plus, he leads the trading education classes. If you want that additional training on how to do this, to be able to ask questions, to be able to, you know, have some hand holding, so somebody will help you along the way. When you're an Xtream member, you get that support if you are an Xtream member, meaning that it's not just the safe trade technology that you purchase. You'd have to be an affiliate or a student paying $99 a month. If you want to get above what the developer does, to just tell you up front, you buy the technology, you set it up, then you have one trading session with the developer, and you can ask questions on Zoom. You'll be able to interact during that 1 hour. It's about an hour, hour and a half, and you get a detailed training on how the system works, okay? Then afterwards, you have a video that you could use and watch it over and over again to learn how the system works. If you want hand holding, you want somebody to slow down and ask questions, make sure that your indicators are set up properly, you know, make sure that, you know, everything is working really well. I recommend that you join Xtream by paying $168 and then $99 a month. And that gives you access to master traders, it gives you access to our liaison, it gives you access to other members in our community that can help you with making progress with this, okay?
Is that on top of the 500, the equipment one as well?
Correct, correct. So you'll be paying $599 for the one year license, $75 a month for the scanner, okay, for this scanner. Right, for this scanner, $75 a month to get the messages on what to trade. And then you'd be paying $99 a month to have access to Xtream staff, so that you can have somebody to slow down with you, to take your time. And just up front, just telling you up front, the $5.99 gives you one time with the developer, and he's not a handholder. Just telling you that up front. He's not a handholder.
So the equipment, you've only got it for a year, or have you got it all the time?
We have it for a full year. After a year, you have to pay another $599 to renew it.
Wow. That's all right if you're going to make the money.
Yeah, but with what we make, guys, there are people making $500 on a trade.
Yeah.
Can I just say something, Doc? Can I just say
Yes.
something to Millie? I think if there is another system I looked at, and actually you had to pay like $60 a month. There is no support, and the winning rates are not even anywhere compared to what this system is showing us. So for me, having to pay $599 is quite cheap compared to those projects that you have to pay like $100 a month justifiably to get in access to something that's nowhere near like this.
Yeah, but Grace, you've got experience already in trading. I haven't got any.
But I wish I didn't have the experience, because this would have set me up ahead of the game, because I've wasted a lot of time in the past trying to understand these things. This is a game changer. So for me, even if they sold it at 1,000, I'll go for it.
I agree with you, Esther.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing, Millie.
Yes.
There's a gentleman called Phil. He had never traded before, no trading experience whatsoever. He bought this last year, October. The first month he learned, he watched the video, attended the training, watched the video over and over again for a full month. And then the second month he practiced in a demo, fake account, right? The third month, which is December last year, he started off with $2,500 in his trading account. He's now earned over $500,000 US. He's also purchased a Bentley. Okay, true story. Okay, so yes, sincerely, a lot of people are going to make $1 million from this. One gentleman, Jeff Cochran, has already done that, 1.4 million in 7 months. There are people earning per day 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 15,000 in a day using this. So if that many people are already doing it, then as more of us start using this, great. And then here's the great thing: there's just about 1,200 people that have this so far. Every week it grows, obviously, but I would urge you to go ahead and get yours. And also, for those who are online with us, why should you get yours quickly? Why? Because right now the group is small, so you can get some hand holding. When the group gets large, guys, you're not going to have as much hand holding. This is going to become a straightforward system. People have to buy and go learn how to use it on their own, and they won't have as much people, that are masters at it to help them to understand what to do. Okay, everything gets watered down over time. That's just how life works. So if I were you, being a early adopter of this, I would jump on it right away. Don't hesitate. Get into the system with us. Get into the group with us. If I were you, I'd also be marketing to people to come and listen, to come and hear what's going on, earn some commissions. Some of us today have been able to use our commissions and buy the technology rather than having to come out of our pocket to pay for it. Okay, some of us have done that, and I would encourage you to do that as well. That's a good strategy. Okay, plus you have money to put into your trading account from the commissions we pay you if you go that route. Thank you, Millie.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, man. We're going to support you, Millie. We're gonna hold you. All right.
I need my hands held.
I know. I could tell. Esther can assure you of that, because Esther doesn't need any hand holding, and I connected Esther with our master trader. All right, just so he could double check her indicators and make sure everything was fine. Okay, so we really believe in supporting our members, but you have to be an Xtream member to get that support. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
great. All right, wonderful. All right, great. All right,
So
anyone else?
Okay.
I just want to add something. When I saw this system, the same period, I met a man when he got talking, and he noticed that, we talked about forest, and he happened to be somebody who is so passionate about forex trading, but he never had the time. Then he told me that he bought a system for $1,500, but he has never used it. because I told him about this system. He asked me for how long. I said it's for 1 year. He said he rather bought one for 1,500 upfront. He would never have to buy again. So he voluntarily asked me to install it in my system and use it. I am telling you the truth, it's in my system. After installing it, he sent me the PDF, the videos of how the system, how it works, how to take trade with it, and all of that. I used it on his own demo. After studying it for 2 weeks, I almost still blew up his demo using that system to trade. Being very honest, it's still in my system, and I told him my report to him was people are wicked, and that is the only way I could describe an individual selling such thing for 1,500. You know, for somebody like me studying for over 2 weeks, and I could not even win 40% using it to trade. So there are a lot of things out there, and that is why we see this as a blessing indeed, and really something that every one of us really have to, because there is, I don't know any other system that is as good and accurate as this. Yeah.
And
Okay.
thank you for that. And,
And
thank you for that, Bright. Really appreciate. Thank you for that. And guys, apart from this, there's an additional sniper system that's rolled out. You don't even need that yet. But understand that there's going to be a couple of other additional products that, as you after you learn how to use this basic one, there's some other ones that you could use to make money. Guys, I'm not hyping. We're going to develop a lot of millionaires, a lot of dollar millionaires.
I'm going to be one of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like
Billy.
that. I like that.
That's what I'm talking
let's
about, girl.
go.
Let's go. I'm telling you.
Hi,
So
boss.
this is
Can you give us the recorded version of this one, please?
absolutely, James. You got
Thank
it.
you.
You got
Thank
it.
you
Coming
very
your
much.
way.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian will make sure Esther gets it, and then Esther will shoot it over to you. Right? You're
Thank
Esther's friend, right?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
So where is it? Do you get it? Have you got?
Xtreamfxglobal.net, but you need to use the username of the person that invites you. So you're gonna come to our website, but you need the username.
I know the person who invited me.
Yeah, so she'll give you, or he'll give you the link, and then you come here, you click on education. Oops, you click on education, and then you go and click on but register as I recommend that you register as an affiliate, but somebody will walk you through the whole process to make sure that you get what you need. So somebody will just go online with you when you're doing the registration. But you know, straightforward, you click buy now, but once you click buy now, it's gonna ask you for the username of the person that referred you. So you have to get that person's username, and then you put that in, and then you could go ahead and put your details in and purchase what you need.
So you said you start off as affiliate.
You buy the affiliate, and if you're buying the technology at the same time, you just buy both together. So you buy the affiliate package, and if you can. Some people, you may want to start affiliate and then build yourself up, earn some commissions, then use those commissions and buy the technology. Some people do it that way, but some people can afford the affiliate and the tech.
That doesn't work though in business, because if you start as affiliate, people want to know, have you done it? How much have you earned? You know.
So you just tell them up front. You haven't done anything. You're new. You just started, and they could come and take a look at it for themselves, see if it's something they want to do or not.
Yeah.
Don't market it based on your results, because you don't have any yet.
No,
just market what you. Yeah, just ask them to come and listen the way you have come and listen.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Nice to meet you, Millie. All right?
You. And you. Where are you based? Where are you based?
I'm based in Houston, Texas. But
you're in Texas.
Yeah, but well, I'm Jamaican, so I grew up there. And then I lived in Florida for a little bit. Then I lived in Lagos, Nigeria for about 8 years. And then I'm back to the US. So
okay.
I've lived in Trinidad and Tobago for 3 months as well. So
okay. I'm from Jamaica.
I'm a Jamaican man.
Yes, man. just came back in February just for a holiday.
Really? Where did you visit?
Ochi.
Ochi. Oh yeah, you don't even know what to say. Ochi. All right. For my non-Jamaican folks, that's Ochi Rios, Duns River Falls. Did you get to climb the falls? Did you get to visit the falls?
Yes, I did. I climbed it to the top. I even did what you call it? The one on the wire.
The zip line.
Yes, I did that.
Here, Bridget. Hey.
I'm telling you, I know exactly where you went.
Yes.
Did you get to go to Scotches and try some jerk chicken?
Yes, I went everywhere.
Weird.
Weird. There it is, Harry. Now there it is.
And I had, what's that? Is it Sandcastle Beach? I had lovely big lobsters on there. Oh, it was lovely.
Millie's disturbing the call. Millie, everybody's.
I went everywhere.
Oh my God. Oh, man. I
You
love
just
it.
bust on yourself, you know.
Pardon?
You just bust on yourself.
Yes. All right then, lovely.
All right, nice. Thank you very much, Millie. It was a joy meeting you. Thank you for sharing your experiences in Jamaica. And for those who haven't visited Jamaica yet, you need to visit the island.
Oh, you need to go to Jamaica. It's just wonderful.
It is. It's not because I'm a Jamaican. It is.
No, but I want to go to Ghana. That's where I want to go next.
Okay, great. I haven't visited yet, but I definitely will visit too.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much.
All right, everyone. Any questions from anybody else before we close this off?
Don't forget me, Doc.
No, man, don't forget you, man. Don't forget you. Trust me.
Is that Grace?
No, that's sister.
Is that Grace saying don't forget me?
No. I'm supposed to do something for Esther, so I got her covered. I got you covered, man. Believe me.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, love you all. Thank you very much for showing up, everybody. Invite some friends and family tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.